Evergreen 8th graders specifically, Mr. Gulley here, checking out. What does that mean? For the last 2 years, your entire middle school career, I've started every single video with checking in, but this time it's checking out because sadly for me, this is your very last video as an 8th grader and also as a middle schooler. But guess what? You made it. The days of trying to sneak your phone on you and getting caught and having to take it up to the office, those days are over. No more having to sit the first half of lunch before getting dismissed and sometimes even longer. Over. No more being forced to listen to Mr. Harrington's terrible morning jokes during the announcements. Done. One more. No more having to listen to Mr. Nova sing Sweet Caroline trying to get your attention during lunch. That's terrible. I'm happy for you on that one. All right. Yes, you made it. Each of you are moving on to high school where you're just 4 short years away from walking across the stage and receiving your high school diploma. But just for a second, think back to the last week when this year's graduating Glencoe seniors came back to walk the halls one last time. There were lots of hugs and smiles, fist bumps, and even quite a few tears. Faces of excitement because they finally made it. Tears of joy due to the thought of how much hard work and sacrifice that it took to earn their diploma. More tears because, believe it or not, some of them are the very first to graduate high school in their families. What a special moment. But there's one more thing I want you to think about. Pause and think about what your legacy is as you prepare to leave the walls of Evergreen behind and enter into this new chapter of your life. In other words, in your 2 years here, did you raise the bar for future Evergreen students to reach? Did you leave Evergreen in a much better place than when you entered it as a 7th grader just 2 years ago? For me personally, this group of students stand out for a number of reasons. You are a group of artists. Your artwork, your band, choir, and drama performances filled our hallways, our school, our community with creative energy that brought great pleasure to all of us. You are a group of athletes and sportsmen. You played hard and you played fair. Whether it was basketball at lunch or competitive sports after school, you brought determination and dedication into the game and you played with heart. And finally for me, you are ultimately a group of young people with heart. I have watched you befriend the new student. I have watched you stop in the hall and help pick up the papers that were dropped by the student next to you. I have listened to you cheer on others, encourage the student lagging behind, or buddy up with a student who's less fortunate than you. I have watched you make good, positive choices and some not so good choices. But overall, I've been so impressed to see the growth that each of you have made over the last 2 years. 8th graders, as you move on to high school, you will have many more choices in front of you that guide the direction you will go. But here's one important thing that I learned and hope you can always take with you. Hear me here. You've got to get up every morning with determination if you're going to go to bed with satisfaction. What does that mean? You can't ever expect to feel accomplished if you don't put in the work to do the necessary things it takes to achieve your goals. Live every day with purpose and intention. It's okay to not know what you want to do 4 years from now, but it does not mean that it's okay to waste time. Become smarter each day, wiser each day, stronger each day, and always remember to be a positive influence on those around you each day. In 4 years, you will be the high school graduating class of 2027. And we can't wait to see you and cheer for you as you walk through the Evergreen halls on your own graduation day. Until then, be safe, be well, we love you, and always remember that once an eagle, always an eagle. It's a great day to be an eagle. Enjoy the following slideshow.